Oh boy, are we ready for this new heist update. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, I hope you all are having a fan-fucking-tastic day so far, because I certainly am with this teaser trailer dropping for us today. And oh my god, this is such a good trailer. Unfortunately, it doesn't really show us that much that we can get. Only a handful of vehicles and potentially a new property and potentially something massive. So in today's video, I'm just going to go through the trailer and break it down for you. So first opening shot is going to be looking at this property right here. Now, whether or not you could actually buy this property or a property here, it's very unlikely. I'm going to assume this shot right here is just opening up and showing us the island, but I'm going to guess if we can buy a property on the island itself, I'm going to assume it's going to cost about the same as a penthouse, if not more. So we can assume this is going to cost about $2.5 to maybe $3 million for a base price of the property. Now remember, we might not be able to actually buy a property, but I'm going to assume if it's on this luxury island with a beach right there, a full-on balcony out the end, then most probably it's going to be around the $2.5, $3 million, maybe even $4 million range. And then scrolling on through the trailer, you can then see these are just open shots of the entire island, and then right here, you can see a dinghy right there. Now, this is not the dinghy that we actually have in the game, because if you look right on the front of the dinghy on the far left, you can quite clearly see that that is some type of weapon, most probably a minigun on the front of the boat. So this is a brand new boat that we're going to get, and it's been a while since we've had a brand new boat in the game, so this will be a new refresh, but I'm going to assume that this is going to cost about $500,000, maybe $600k. I don't think it's going to be that expensive, seeing as it is again a boat and it's a dinghy. A dinghy is already in the game, but this one you can have a minigun on the front. So again, $600k-ish, pushing it $1 million for a boat like this. But if it's going to be like $1.5 million, I don't think people would really buy it. And then keep on going through the trailer, you can see a plane that's already in the game. But then just quickly, we see two new cars that are going to be in the game. You can see two cars right here that are parked up as this quick flash of images spawn in. Now, whether or not we're going to be able to actually buy these vehicles, it is obviously unknown, but we are assuming that most of the things in this trailer we are going to buy, as Rockstar would like to tease the things that we can buy and show us what we can actually afford. So these two vehicles right here, the one on the left looks to be maybe a Pegasus vehicle, because I highly doubt that's actually going to be in your garage, because at the end of the day, it is quite a big truck. So if that is a Pegasus vehicle, again, I'm estimating about $500,000, $750k for that, because it looks to be a vehicle where you could probably get 2 people in the front and then maybe 8 or 10 people in the back. So that would be pretty fun to just drive about in that. And then the Hummer pickup looking vehicle on the right, then that is most probably going to be a personal vehicle that you can have in your garage, and I'm going to assume this is going to cost about $1 million or 1.2 million, as it is quite a unique vehicle and it looked quite good, looked kind of unique, so I'm going to assume that's going to be quite expensive. But then moving on from this, you see a flash of images, and then you see this absolute beast of a submarine. I think we're going to be able to buy that submarine, and if we can, it is obviously going to be a very, very, very expensive piece of kit. It's probably going to work the exact same as the yacht. Most probably it's going to be underwater, as always, or it's going to be obviously floating above. You can use it in missions, but you cannot drive it around on free roam, and you have to pay like 25 odd grand to move it about. So my estimated amounts is most probably going to be about $3.5–4 million for the absolute base submarine, all the way up to 10 or 12 million for a completely maxed out submarine, about the same as the yachts. So I think this is going to be very, very similar to the yachts. But also, I'm hoping that they're going to add something to where you can upgrade your boats on here, so you can drive it up to the submarine when it's on water, obviously, and you can get in it, and then you can drive them or boats in, and then upgrade any boat, or you can have storage in there. Most probably you might not have storage, but that would be a very, very cool feature. And then continuing on with the trailer, it closes out and has us with the December 15th release date. So overall, there's not that much in the trailer to really talk about. Overall, there's not that much because there's only about maybe 3-4 vehicles that we could potentially own, a new property on the island, and then obviously the massive submarine. So let me know what you guys think down below. Remember, subscribe and notifications on so you never miss any future videos on this channel, and also I will be covering this DLC as soon as it drops, so be sure you are sticking around for that. Remember, hope you all have a fan-fucking-tastic rest of your day, because I sure am, and I'll see you guys in the next video.